Well, it is Friday and the weekend is almost here. I know there's Phillies games this weekend. A lot of people will be out and about. Was in Essex County, New Jersey today in Newark, representing a client on a gun charge, which is obviously very serious in all states, but New Jersey particularly, because as I've written in previous blog articles and in videos, New Jersey, unlike Pennsylvania, where we also practice, maintains mandatory minimum sentencing laws for the illegal possession of a firearm. The definition of illegal possession in New Jersey is carrying a gun without a permit. And as I've written in articles before and in videos, it is virtually impossible to get a permit to carry in New Jersey. So if you're in New Jersey and the gun is in your vehicle and you don't have a permit to carry, you are facing a possible mandatory minimum sentence if you are arrested and charged with that crime. Now, there are things that we can do with that, but again, it's a very, very strict law in the Garden State. With that said, it is the weekend. It is playoff baseball this weekend in Philadelphia. A lot of people will be traveling in and out of the city. If they're not going to the game, they'll be having parties in and around the stadium area. If you are drinking, please do not drive. It is just not worth the additional legal expense and possible license suspension, which you could face if you are stopped, arrested, and charged with drunk driving in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. So just keep it in the back of your mind. Use a designated driver, call an Uber, walk home if you can, but just don't drink and drive. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. That will never help your criminal case. Just put out a blog article. It's an old blog article regarding refusing chemical test and why you shouldn't do it. Why, if you refuse the chemical test, it will not help your criminal case, and also it will lead to an automatic administrative suspension, which will occur regardless of what happens in your criminal case. So it's just not good practice to do that. Just be polite, be respectful to the officer. If he or she wants to search your automobile, do not give permission to do that, but do not refuse the chemical test. If you do refuse the field sobriety test, you can do that, but make it clear to the officer why you're refusing it, due to some type of physical limitation or some type of eye issue or some mobility issue. Let the officer know that's important, because most likely the prosecution, if the case goes to trial, will introduce that statement as possible consciousness of guilt, the fact that you refuse the field sobriety test. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The website, GamboneLaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. In addition, came out with our weekly update today, which went to over 4,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. I will link in the blogs that I put in the newsletter. I will put in a link to the newsletter. In addition, we came out with an article on expungements. There was a recent article in Philadelphia about expungements. It's funny that the article that the example they used, not funny, but ironic, the example they used was for a person who could not actually get an expungement. I found that interesting to highlight a person who was looking to get a pardon, which is a completely separate process than a person who is trying to get an expungement. Once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon.